research is going on 6 continents, in 52 countries, and in 47 states in the United States. So this is part of a worldwide movement against this evil corporation, to take back our planet, to protect our health, to protect the environment, to save the bee populations. So this is a wave that cannot be stopped. 26 countries have already banned Monsanto's GMOs in this world. Vermont was the first state just this year. We have labeling, mandatory labeling in Vermont. We're going to hear from an organization today that's working on a similar initiative for Ohio. So we're going to have a handful of speakers here. We got a couple of signs left up at the front if anybody didn't bring one who'd like to grab one. And then we're going to march. So I'd like to welcome first Julia Shutt. She is an urban beekeeper here in Cleveland, and she's going to tell us about what these GMO seeds are doing to the bee populations.
Long live the bees!
Hello everybody, I'm really happy to be here. When I was asked to speak on behalf of the bees, I said yes, because I say yes to things that bring me joy, and the bees do. And they are very important. And so this talk is about be the change you want to see. So I can start right there with you and you and you and me. Did you know that the honeybee can fly 15 miles per hour and fly a radius of 2 to 3 miles to look for food? Scouts find food, they come back to the hive and they do a dance and they tell the other girls where to go, and their extremely sophisticated communication sends those bees right to the source. A honeybee colony can grow up to 60,000 bees in one great summer. There's a lot of different people, or there's a lot of different personalities in the hive. There are nurses, guards, grocers, housekeepers, construction workers, royal attendants, undertakers, foragers, and the great queen. The honeybee uses the most complex symbolic language of any creature on earth except for humans and monkeys. So when a beekeeper uses a smoker, what they're doing is they're cutting that communication for the bees. So the bees, it'd be like if our cell phone tower died. We wouldn't know what each other was doing, and that's why, as a beekeeper, I can go in and manage the hive. The industrious worker bee can hit 2,000 flowers in a day. The hive will fly a total of 90,000 miles to collect just 2 pounds of honey. That's 3 circumnavigations of the earth. That these bees are busy. Raw honey is a nutrient. It's an antibacterial, antifungal, it's a superfood. It's very important. We've heard that the honeybees are in trouble, and we understand that neonicotinoid chemicals are the things that could be leading to colony collapse disorder and other problems with the bees. The bees also have other diseases that they're fighting, so it's not just that, but they are in stress. So these neonicotinoid products are used on crops, fruits, veggies, grains. They're used to kill bugs that suck the life out of plants, and they affect the honeybee. Are you worried? Okay. I choose to take that worry and turn it into something positive, to redirect this worry energy. And I have done it myself by being the change I want to see. I read about these and I'm getting active. So if you're ready to be like one of the workers in a hive, one person can start to change something. You can do that through becoming active. Woo! So what do? Well, if you you don't want to become a beekeeper, that's cool. Why don't you grow some flowers?
Yes.
Why don't you create a water source in your yard? Bees get thirsty, even if it's a bird bath. It could be a pond. Did you know that bees don't see red? They don't see the color red. So plant a colorful garden, not just only one color. So eat raw honey. Find local sources to get raw honey. And grow vegetables. Let your vegetables flower. My honeybees go crazy when I let my broccoli bloom. And they're just happy and crazy. So what I did was I read a little bit about beekeeping. And then I went to the Greater Cleveland Beekeeping Association and I learned from mentors. And I think my mentor is in the group here somewhere. Thank you, Barbara. They got me started. They taught me what to do. I got my bees from a local source and all the equipment I needed. And it's like this. If you think you want a puppy, you can read about that breed of puppy. You can talk to other people that have that puppy. But until you get a puppy, you don't know puppy. And it's the same thing with bees. You have to learn on your own and trust your gut on how to care for them at some point. And I gotta tell you, it's way easier than having a puppy. Beekeeping is fun, it doesn't take a lot of time, and I personally have a spiritual connection with the bees. Just sitting in their presence, smelling that honey, smelling the warm beeswax on a sunny day like today, it's fantastic. And I highly recommend that you get involved some way and become the change you want to see. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Julia. And folks out here, everybody I see you with your smartphones and stuff, and cameras. If you guys are taking pictures here, I'm asking everybody if you can upload them to the Facebook page for March Against Monsanto Cleveland so we can share them. Tweet about this stuff, let all of your friends know.